My name is Fraser.
My name is Mark.
And we are the hosts of the geekiest show alive. To the outside world, we're ordinary geeks.
But in the Fab International Studios, we talk comics and find other geeks just like us. This is Geek of the Week.
It's trade-off.
Wow. Get your comics
there you go.
From the loft.
Hey! Now, I'm less and less inclined to do that because I don't think many people actually have lofts.
You don't have a loft. I do have a loft, but the ladder's broken, so I can't get up there.
So until Mark fixes his ladders, we won't be getting our trades from the loft.
No.
But yeah, so this is a section of the show called Trade-Off. Mark and I, me and Mark if you're bizarro, have different comic book tastes. I'm more family-friendly, Marvel, Archie, childlike, you know, a kid at heart. And Mark's more into his adult stuff, some in a not safe for work kind of way, some not, some...
Horror and sci-fi.
Horror and sci-fi, let's say, bit of Image, bit of Dark Horse. And what we do is each week, I might give Mark a trade, Mark will give me a trade, and it all just sort of works like that. It goes back and forth. But this week, I gave Mark a trade, and surprise, surprise, it was bound to happen. I gave Mark Ultimate Spider-Man by Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley.
Yeah, you gave me the omnibus version, which gave me the first year, which was cool. And I felt that it was lovely. The first year ended on a high, and I was like...
Positive.
Wow. Because, I mean, I know the spoilers. I know that he doesn't last all that long.
Yeah, no.
And I think they were... every time you do a reboot, it's essentially an impossible situation. There will always be people who are upset with a reboot rather than a continuation. And you don't want to alienate those older people, so it needs to stay similar. But it also has to have, really. Yeah, but it has to have something new. And I thought they did really well. I really did.
I think that's what this Ultimate Spider-Man. Basically, I don't want to hype it up too much, but it's amazing. It's one of them that it sort of set the pathway for people to be like, oh, we don't have to copy the origin word for word. Like and the Spider-Man PS4 game, they credited Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley for it because like they gave us a thing where it's like as long as you're true to the Spider-Man character, you can like make your own origin, you can make your own story for the character as long as you got the mythos of Spider-Man.
And I feel that they got that right. It was unique enough, but it wasn't alienating for people who love Spider-Man.
Exactly.
It was really nicely done. I mean, Batman Year One did very well at it, but this was exceptionally good. The artwork was great. The stories were great. There was early Kingpin, which made me happy because I like Kingpin. I liked the take on Electro. I just thought they were really well-written comics.
It's just great, and it gets better and better the more it goes on, because this basically started the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah.
So all the characters get introduced into Ultimate Spider-Man, which is why I love Ultimate Spider-Man, because I get to read all different characters just through the story of Spider-Man, and I think as Spider-Man as my little narrator. And
I think this was perfect.
Going, here you go.
They took their time. They established that this is a Spider-Man. Oh, he's dead. Look, there's a new one. Yeah. Had they started with Miles, I think it would have been the worst reaction.
I don't think Miles was even in their thought process at the beginning. The beginning was literally just like Spider-Man is at that point was 40 years old.
Yeah,
and they were like, we need to get new readers. We need to, and the Ultimate Universe was started to sort of just be like a new universe from fresh, like the MCU. Now they did end up having to link. They were like at the start, they're like, this is never going to cross over with the main universe,
and then it did.
It did happen. It was great when it happened with Spider-Man. It was amazing when it happened with them.
Yeah,
and then it happened a bit more and a bit more, and then we got Secret Wars, and they all clashed together. But the Ultimate Universe, what it was for those 15 years, was great. And this is what kickstarted it off. So if you're one of them who really wants to start reading Spider-Man but don't know where to start, do I have to go all the way back to the 60s? Honestly, for me, this was one of my starting points for Spider-Man.
I think so too.
And it's the most relevant as well. Any popular culture Spider-Man from 2000s onwards has been inspired by this Spectacular Spider-Man, all the Sam Raimi movies, most of Amazing Spider-Man, and Homecoming and Far From Home are definitely inspired by this Spider-Man, and a bit more Miles as well, he steals Miles' best friend in the MCU things. But yeah, definitely worth checking it out, and it gets you started on the Ultimate Universe, especially if you're one of them who likes the MCU. Ultimate Universe is for you. They're basically the same thing.
Yeah, I think
it's so inspired by it. You've got Nick Fury looking like Samuel Jackson, for example.
You do, and I wasn't sure I was going to like it, but I really, really did.
Of course you did. Woohoo! That's it, guys. So that's the show this week. Of course, I had to get Ultimate Spider-Man in there, but thank you for listening. I'm going to steal Mark's line. We had a fab time.
To listen to Geek of the Week, be sure to tune in next week. Same geek time, same geek channel.
And if you want to follow us on social media, it's at GOTW Radio on Twitter. Search for Geek of the Week Radio Show on Facebook. And to listen again, it's www.mixcloud.com/Geek of the Week Radio Show.